Let's premiere a different Ashes video. Actually, it's continuing.
Yeah, right here. I'm sorry.
I can only walk straight and talk at the same time.
Oh, you're killing me. That's so great. This is gonna be great. No, that's fine. Let's just let's go up here to like the edge, and then we can just kind of sit here and talk a little bit with this vista. I guess.
Yeah.
I love the canopy nature of this. Hold on, let me see if I can jump on a mountain. Oh, I need to show my UI. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm sorry, guys. We're doing this live, and by live I mean we're recording it the night before, and there's not going to be any editing.
Yeah, so anyway, just the tropics, just the nature of the tropics biome is really cool. We're very excited. I'm just seeing the sheer size. Like the rock canopy that we're on right now is just huge. It's just really cool to, take in this space.
What?
I just jumped off the edge. To show the distance.
I'm just jumping right in the water.
Oh, did you jump?
I took 150 in damage.
Oh no, did you die?
No, surprisingly.
Let me, I'm gonna swim over just to kind of give everybody the perspective of this huge rock canopy where like ships can float through and whatnot. Or sail through, I guess. Another thing that's been interesting is, and maybe not a lot of players get the opportunity to see, is, there's obviously considerable portions of the map that, still need to be built and have cool... Oh, wow, there's some weird-looking seaweed over here. I'm actually really concerned. Where'd you go? In the water?
No, well, I'm out of the water. I'm on the shore.
Which shore?
Yeah,
Did you go north or south?
I think it went south.
So I went south, too.
I should be just underneath the rock canopies. You talking about the kind of black seaweed? Is that going on? Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, it's not supposed to be black.
I was like,
it's
ominous. Ominous.
It's not supposed to be black. Yeah, some rendering issues going on there. We'll figure it out. This is work in progress, people.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to come out near the southern entrance where it like goes back towards the main island where the water is still under the canopy.
Okay, hold on a second.
Another thing I love so far has been about this map is that, and probably everybody in the audience knows this, is that giant volcano. I try to put it in as many parts of the screenshots that I leak.
It's going to be in every biome.
I know.
Like everyone.
Just like a unique volcano for each biome.
Where do you say you went?
So I'm looking at the volcano, and I'm over near the entrance to this canopy on the ground, like at the sea level.
Oh, okay. I'm way ahead of you. All right. Hold on a second.
The detail on these mounts is incredible. I wish I could like zoom in and move around on this, because this is just incredible detail, tons of space. This is going to be an amazing game to play.
The entrance to this canopy on the ground, like at the sea level.
Oh, okay. I'm way ahead of you. All right. Hold on a second.
So, another thing that's cool about the map has a lot of water, obviously, and this is the area of this world, of the world map of Vera. This particular area has really cool like coastal inlets and coves and whatnot. That's going to make, obviously, ship play pretty fun. But how's it been kind of, building this world with all this ocean content and just kind of like planning for what's going to be in the water?
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
I could imagine.
A lot of stuff. I mean, just the sheer size of it's crazy. I mean, just like populating it and detailing it out is, it's a monumental task. Just put it that way.
Yeah, for sure. Has it been, have there been any like real discoveries that you've made in the process of like going through building the Alpha 1 and the portion of the world map that Alpha One encompasses, that has caused you kind of as an environment team to rethink approaches and like change things essentially.
Oh, geez, that's like daily. Yeah, for sure. But the node system in general is, it's work in progress. a lot of variables going into it, and just trying to figure out the problems that we come up with, just creating this kind of sheer size of a world, and getting everything to work properly.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's been actually really interesting to see the node system progress, out of its kind of first functional stages that we had it in, now to its, more scalable stage where it's leveraging custom tool sets and technology to kind of to propagate the node system from level to level in real time.
Yeah, it's been really exciting. That specific system,
platform system.
It's been neat watching it kind of grow into what it's becoming. I think once we are hitting like Metropolis, we're really going to see some really cool stuff with it.
Yeah, for sure. And the cool thing, and was always kind of my concern, I guess, initially when I thought of the node system in the first place, was how we can make sure that the representation of these various cities across the world are going to be diverse and not just cookie cutter kind of representation of what players are going to see and say, oh, this is the same looking human city I saw all the way across the map.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I think the systems that you guys, you and Roy working on really helped to capture that diversity.
Yeah, I think like once we really start getting the layouts, the different layout possibilities, for that kind of moving squared away. It was like the amount of diversity that we can get with cities are going to be pretty amazing.
Dude, the seaweed is so scary. I don't know where you're at, actually.
In the weeds somewhere.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I think I'm under the rocks.
Under the rock.
In that main inlet. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to come into the main inlet area and try to find it. One other thing that's been interesting: how many biomes are going to be in Ashes? A lot of people are interested.
I think it was like 20, right?
Yeah, I think it's 18.
18.
Basically 20. Yeah.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
Wait.
And how do we go about generally kind of, coming up with these biomes? I know that players have seen the world map, and they've seen kind of that cut up and represented through different terrains and like tundra and snow and grass.
Yeah, I mean, I think we just wanted to represent just about every biome type under the sun, really, and just have enough diversity over the world that, like, when you went from area to area, you really just got a contrast of, different biome types and, being able to experience that. So, I mean, I think we just went.
I feel like that seaweed looks like how seaweed looks on the beach. I don't feel like there's any issue with that one. The black stuff, maybe, but
as white as possible, pretty much.
Yeah, I remember. Gosh, it must have been at least 2 or 3 years ago now, when you first kind of developed that mega confluence section on biomes and all the different examples and reference images, real world images. At least 2 or 3 years ago now, when you first kind of developed that mega confluence section on biomes.
Nothing to see here, just a floating campsite.
And all the different examples and reference images, real world images of just the visual diversity that exists in our real world on Earth, and how we can take that as inspiration and fantasize it up a bit and employ them throughout the world of Era.
Yeah, and that's still a work in progress. I mean, we're constantly as we're going through like the conceptual paths and things on the biomes that we're still working out. Just adding as much of that sort of high fantasy element to them. So when they're done, they're going to be something really cool to gander
I mean, it really sets the stage, really, in my opinion, when you kind of like are a part of these vast worlds, these fantasy environments, that you have the opportunity to be immersed and kind of captivated by what resembles real world, biome, but also has that flair and fantasy that just kind of sets it apart and takes it up a notch.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of our, like they're kind of like we kind of set like early on where we would have one foot in sort of real world and second foot, kind of up in the air in the stratosphere, with the fantasy element of it. So we're just kind of trying to straddle that line to get a real grounded, feel of the environments, but then at the same time, there are high fantasy elements of it, cool silhouettes, that we do with the vegetations and rock formations and that kind of thing, and and really just punching up the amp, just trying to like punch up the environments, in a way that's just like they're just gorgeous and they're fun to play and they're just super immersive.
I'm still trying to find you. I'm directly under this structure. Where are you at?
All right, hold on a second. I am frozen.
Where?
I'm frozen. I can't move.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
Let me summon you, maybe. I have to get off this thing. I don't think I can do that. Let me see. I gotta swim.
Something weird went on. I don't even have anything in my backpack now. I'm frozen.
Where?
I am frozen.
Where?
I'm frozen. I can't move.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
horrible.
Let me summon you, maybe. I have to get off this thing. I don't think I can do that. Let me see. I gotta swim.
Something weird went on. I don't even have anything in my backpack now.
Oh, that's true. Guys, you get to see everything unedited, just real, raw, and awesome. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can summon you. What are you, Bop?
Bop. It's
Alright,
like
alright. Let me try to summon Bop. Let's see. Are you mounted or dismounted?
I think I'm dismounted.
Oh, uh-oh. I did something. And it probably was. Did you get a loading?
Oh. Now I got nothing.
Oh. Well, I don't think I
Yeah,
did something.
Yeah, I'm completely frozen. I could see the world moving in front of me, but I can't move.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, I'm just gonna roam around the world while we talk.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. So how many biomes are represented in Alpha 1?
Just one. I mean, well, no, that's not true. I mean, I guess we got the main center island
Right.
that has like Sahara and a few other different types. So we got some
floodplain.
Yeah, floodplains. There's we got some snow up in the mountains and that kind of thing. So I guess there's probably like 4 kind of biome types that make up that island, and then the rest of it's
What
tropics.
the hell?
Which is your favorite so far?
Oh, my favorite is this one.
The jungle.
The jungle.
Kind
Yeah,
of
the tropics.
tropics.
Well, this is like not really jungle. It's more like its inspiration was taken from like Bora Bora and Thailand and just seashells.
Yeah, I love
that
the
kind
work
of stuff.
with the trees and stuff. Who worked on most of this foliage? Was that Mia?
Yeah. She's fantastic. She's my sister.
Oh, it's so cool. That's awesome.
She's fantastic. No, she's an amazing artist. I've worked with her for a decade, over at Sony, and just all of her work is just amazing.
I noticed that, something interesting, and saw some commentary from players who participated, thousands of players who participated in our December Alpha 1 pretest, that it's cool to look across a view in a game and literally be able to see like something that is kilometers away, you know, like and
Yeah.
just kind of progress to that area, and it doesn't change, and it's not like an instanced or a wallpaper, and actually like walk up to the volcano or walk to that other shore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like I'm looking at that right now. I just kind of the other thing I love, and I know Brian did a lot of work on this for the lighting systems, but eye adaptation as you kind of like approach, you know, the water and things dim a little bit in the general view, and
Yeah.
you look away, right? It kind of lightens up. Look back.
Yeah.
I'm just doing
Yeah, he's also actually done a lot of really cool stuff with like going into interiors and exteriors and have the adaptation stuff working pretty cool on that.
Yeah. So one of the things I'm looking at right now, like across this ocean, I'm looking at these kind of unfinished shorelines. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And can you talk a little bit about like from Alpha, when we move out of Alpha 1, actually while we're still in Alpha 1, you guys are working on this, but when
Yeah.
we move out of Alpha 1, the rest of that world, that, you know, 400 plus square kilometers, all that stuff's getting worked on and getting built, and players get
Yes.
to see that kind of unfinished aspect of it, like I'm looking at right now across the, maybe I can start moving over there to show, but like, can you talk a little bit about like what goes into that process? How do you guys plan on creating, just like moving in a direction away from Alpha 1 and start choosing which biome to work on next, and you know, what area to develop next?
Well, I mean, we have the general sort of layout where we basically take the terrain, the entire 400 kilometers, and like at least get it built in a very rough sort of way, just so we can test and run through like the entire area, the entire world. But then, like what we're doing right now is, we're starting with the tropics, which is what is it, southwest side, and then we'll start spreading out into the other biomes that are connecting to it. It'll be kind of like more organic sort of development environment where we're blending, moving into these other areas that are connected to this, and then we'll just keep doing that until we finally get the entire world kind of put together. So
That's awesome.
So on this particular one, we're in the tropics, but if you go north, you're going to be into the tabletop mountain area, which I believe are dwarven. I think those are the Nakua dwarves.
I just died.
Oh, did you die?
I just died.
Oh no. I think those are the Nakua dwarves. Finally get the entire world kind of put together. So
That's awesome.
so on this particular one, we're in the tropics, but if you go north, you're going to be into the tabletop mountain area, which I believe are dwarven. I think those are the Nakua dwarves.
I just died.
Oh, did you die?
I just died.
Oh no.
And I don't have a resurrection. Oh, it's because of you guys.
Oh.
Oh, resurrection. Sorry. Yeah, so the hilltop was the north of.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know
north
if
and
that actually we revealed that. I don't know if we revealed where exactly
Ah!
on the map this was, but now people know we can't edit it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Can you just keep going then?
Yeah, no, you're good. You keep going.
All right. Well, so over to the east, we have the Riverlands, which is kind of like your classic Riverland sort of biome, and then further north from there, we start moving into the desert regions, and further south from the tropics, we start going into like the heavy jungle area.
I'm excited to see the hilltop stuff.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I think that's probably the next one we're going to tackle. Is moving the next. Yeah, well, plus also, it's like when we're working on this tropics zone, I mean, when you look off over the distance, all that landscape that's supposed to be there isn't there yet. So, it'll be nice, like, as we're filling this out, we actually start really seeing more of the world, coming online, and, and the tabletop mountains in general, because they're just so vertical, they should be towering over a lot of the areas of the tropics over on this side. And, so, like, you'll be able to climb those mountains.
Jesus is crazy.
And explore that whole different world, or that whole different biome set.
What was the favorite MMO that you have played, Bacon?
Oh, jeez. You put me on the spot. I'm terrible with being put on the spot.
Oh, no, okay, you don't have to answer. You don't. What's the favorite thing you like to do in MMO?
Yeah, like just taking over. Well, all right. Me and MMOs, I like running around killing people. that's my that's my favorite.
Bacon is a PvP?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's just like run around, explore the world. Oh, look at this guy over here. What's he doing? Ah, take his stuff and Yeah. Sorry.
Have you ever played an MMO that had like ship combat or pirating and stuff like that, where you can like take other people's things?
I mean, except for not pirating and the old ship stuff. I mean, we used to play. Was that what was the first version of that where you could run around with your little naked guy? It was like I don't remember what the name was called.
You're playing a different MMO than me. I don't know. I didn't run around with a bunch of naked guys.
Well, the first one, one of the first major ones that came out. What was it? I just drawn a blank.
Oh, like Ultima Online or
Yeah, Ultima Online.
There you
Yeah, I think it was that. Yeah, it's like you're running around. This is like naked dude. You're just yanking people and taking their stuff and running away so you don't get caught.
One of the best experiences I had with naval stuff, and I've always talked about this in the past, was Arcade had really cool naval systems, and
cool.
It was really great when, from at least from a PvP perspective, and they also had some some cool PvE aspects of naval combat. But a PvP perspective is you could literally pirate people's hard-earned packs and stuff, and I enjoyed that. I guess could be a little toxic, but it was a lot of fun. And when I'm seeing areas like ours with these types of just water gameplay, these zones that are really constructed from a level design standpoint to facilitate interesting combat scenarios between players on different types of ships, where they have choke points and they can utilize the terrain. I love that aspect of world building. I think that's
that's where I want to really see this going as soon as we get ship combat in, and just being able to take command of vessels, and sail around and create havoc. Actually, as far as MMOs and stuff, I've been playing actually a lot of Red Dead Redemption lately, and they got a lot of stuff going on.
Oh yeah, they did a great job with that.
Yeah, just the level of detail and that kind of thing. So
I think
so a lot of that.
I think my favorite thing about Red Dead Redemption 2 was just the funkiness that could happen with the horses.
Yeah, totally.
Like
when you're running, you hit a fence, and your guy gets knocked off and over the fence. Yeah,
I love those developers
stuff.
that they left that in to just it's just
and that kind of thing is gonna be great.
Yeah, it's very
and just the cities and just the building of the cities and stuff is gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to getting to where you can level up all the way through camp to Metropolis and.
Now we saw that of the community, the players. Everyone on the environment team is doing and helping to create this beautiful world.
That was pretty cool. I guess let's just jump into it. Get in some Warzone, see what's going on. See if any of our usual troublemakers are around. Okay. I'm where I need to be. Love and plunder. Let's go screw around and some plunder. There we go. Oh yeah, happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there.
Grab some target practice while you can. We're deploying soon. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enough practice. Time for the real thing. Plunder. Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets. Set a drop point for your team, soldier. We got contract marked.
Why is this so small? Oh, this screen.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
Marking rally point.
Objective accomplished. Recon intel secured.
Recon contract marked.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
Setting waypoint.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Hello? I'm streaming currently. Okay. Bye.
Enemy UAV overhead.
My aim's atrocious. Atrocious. That's just embarrassing.
Recon contract marked. Not out. Yeah.
Jesus
Enemy UAV overhead.
fucking
combat.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Proceed to the marked location and secure the area.
Setting waypoint.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy soldier incoming. Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Recon contract marked.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
Waypoint marked. Move.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Killed you at least.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Nothing around me now.
Recon contract marked.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy dropping into the AO. Enemy soldier incoming.
Get some recon up.
UAV entering the AO.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
Setting waypoint.
Bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Go.
Are we in overtime?
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead. Contract complete. Recon intel secured.
Recon contract marked.
Objective updated. Secure that position. Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the side.
Switch the gun. I pressed to switch the gun. This is the part I hate on Warzone. Let me go to the next screen. I don't care to watch this anymore. Let's see, is this in here? Or is this something in here? Why isn't this capturing the full screen? Is this going to capture the game? Let's see what we unlocked. Okay. Looking decent. Let's see. Do we have that looks horrible. But that's just me. Okay. The tiny Conrad. Red Baron. Avalanche. I feel like this is what Flips uses. guess another 11 plunder it is. Wait, how do I have 2 legs now? Not gonna question it, just gonna roll with the punches. I know whoever this is watching, I only have one monitor, so I can't see the chat. Unfortunately. It's an issue that will soon be rendered. I was really sure I selected not fill, but we'll see. Having a mouse pad has made an amazing
Get yourselves a proper warm-up. We'll be deploying soon.
That's not good.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Here's another.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the sky.
How sad. Do I dare
Plunder.
try?
Secure cash by completing contracts, looting, or eliminating targets. All right,
Recon
soldier.
contract
Mark a
marked.
drop point for your team.
Red Force stuck at an event that they were supposed to leave 2 hours ago. Counting those family events. Nice.
Objective updated. Secure that position.
I like it.
Primary objective accomplished. Recon intel secured.
Alright. Let's see, there's another one of those in here.
Recon contract marked. Recon contract marked. Recon contract marked.
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by. Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
It's underneath. I didn't believe that they would actually put one of those in here.
Contact front.
Recon intel secured. Solid work.
Alright. Where's my other two contracts? Pretty much directly.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
Marking rally point.
Who's gonna come and ruin my good time?
Be advised, there's an enemy team hunting you. strike incoming. Take cover. Primary objective accomplished. Recon intel secured.
I'm just after the XP, you assholes.
Marking rally point. Recon contract marked.
Let's see.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Why is it zooming in there? Piece of shit.
Recon contract marked.
Move to the next area and secure the perimeter.
Marking rally point.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Locating secure cash. Hostile attack chopper carrying cash. Shoot it down. Enemy soldier incoming.
Sprint or not? Jesus Christ.
Ready for more.
Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy soldier incoming. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead. Enemy dropping into the AO.
Back on mission.
Primary objective accomplished. Recon intel secured.
I do need to get 8 kills with a shotgun. I guess I should probably try that. Holiday weekends. Maybe in there, but I'm not huge on the distance. Maybe one day it will be. I wonder, what if we... switch it up here and head over to why isn't this loading? Is now my question. Why is none of this loading? Frustrating.